Welcome to Learn Shorthand Typing with Vikas sir. Transcription number 477. I am going to dictation 80 word per minute. Be ready? Start. Another interesting development in recent years has been the institution of summer schools or seminars where teachers and young workers in different fields of studies, whether it be science or humanities, can get together and live together only for a certain period, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, and attempt a survey of the advances made in their field of study. The summer schools have proved to be one of the most fruitful developments which we have had in recent times, and I have heard myself from the most distinguished scientists and others that their participation in those summer schools has brought to their notice many developments of which they were unaware. Here I am happy to say that the two ministries with which I am associated have both been cooperating and both have taken an initiative in the matter. Since 1999, the summer schools have been largely increasing, and the University Grants Commission during the current year is subsidizing and helping a very large number of summer schools. Then there has been the very important question about the 3 year degree course. This is a matter on which discussions have been going on in this country for over 40 years, and the consensus of opinion without almost a single exception has been that the 3 year degree course is the only type of degree course which we should introduce at the undergraduate level. There have been differences as to whether this degree course should be introduced after 11 years of schooling or after 12 years of education or after 10 years of education. There may be some difference on that point, but that the degree course as such, the structure of the course should be 3 years is almost universally admitted. I will not go into the arguments that were given by the University Education Commission, not only the University Education Commission over which Dr. Radhakrishnan, our former president, presided, and of which you were, sir, a very distinguished member, but the University Grants Commission, starting with the Kothari Commission in 1947-48, said that all over the world there is the tendency that the university's first degree should not be less than 3 years. In many countries, for example, in the United Kingdom today, there is the move for making the honors course, a 4-year degree course. I know that on the continent and in certain of the Arab countries like the UAR, they are planning in terms of a 5-year degree course, but in any case, 3 years seems to be the minimum. Here, if I may say so, to my mind, at times we have not, in approaching the problem, considered properly one of the most relevant considerations, that is the question of age. We debate about a 10-year secondary education or a 12-year secondary education, but unless we assure that only young men and women come to the universities and not children or people who are in their early adolescence. Nothing can be done about standards. It is not an accident that throughout the world the age of entry in the universities is normally 18, and in many countries they are trying to raise it to 19. So far as the continent of Europe is concerned, in many cases it is 20 or over. In Germany, it is very often 21. But I do not know of any country in the world excepting India and the rest while part of undivided India, Pakistan, where the age of entry is 14, 15 or 16 years. It is true that the University Grants Commission have made a welcome move in that direction. In the first of technical education about 2 or 3 years ago, we took a decision that 16 plus will be the minimum age of entry for institutions of university standing. In the universities also, the University Grants Commission have now decided that 16 plus should be the minimum age for entry into universities, and they have made this recommendation to all universities of India. Till that point is decided, all discussions about the 10-year, 11-year, or 12-year course in schools are, to my mind, unreal and artificial. I remember on one occasion when this question was being discussed, a representative of a state government said that no change in his eye state was necessary because it already had a 12-year secondary school course. And then I asked him as to what was the average age at which pupils took the final school certificate examination. I was told that it varied about between 14 and 16. My comment on that was that if we had a 12-year course and the course ended at the age of 14 or 15, it means that the course must have started at the age of 2 or 3. I said that why we should not go a step further and say that we should have a 16-year course. Stop.